Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome back to Dutchman Watches Along with some Mahjong. Watch Alongs are back! Get excited, everyone. Today we have a matchup between Rook O'Connor, XZZCCV, probably going to shorten that to XZ. Kanji I don't recognize, and double F, we'll call them or maybe FF, double F, something like that. And then Du Ming Zong, I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt that that's not pronounced dumbing. It might be. I don't know. Anyways, we've got our contestants for tonight. Let's see how they play. It's going to be an East-only match, 4-player. So hopefully we'll see a lot of action. We'll start off with our dealer, Rook. Rook has a couple of characters, 3, 5, 7, 7, 8, 9, a lonely 2, an East, a pair of whites, and a red Dora. I'd expect him to pwn that. Oopsies! Go ahead and turn in all of our tiles. I expect him to pwn the whites, try to make a pair out of the reds, also half flush. XZ got a 2-3, a 2-3-4-5, 2-5-5, southwest, white, red. Probably try to see some play on the red as well, but it looks like they're playing pretty efficient, just kind of discarding tiles. Rook finds the whites, continues towards that Honitsu. XZ instead playing efficient. We'll have to drop that red at some point, hopefully not, or hopefully sooner rather than later. Double F, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3, 5, 7, 8, 9, a 1, 5, 9. Looking for a pair, otherwise they got a nice 3-sided weight. Could keep the 7 and drop the 3 or the 6 eventually. Duming Zong has a 6-4, dropping the 8. I don't like the move, but maybe they were really close. I don't think it was the right time to drop the 8. But maybe they'll prove me wrong. And indeed they do. They have an inside weight on the 5 of characters. Rook has Jade, one of their dots here. They don't have Tempai yet, but they're one tile away. Double F finds Ricci. They are waiting on the 3s and 7s with a double pair. Duming finds a 5 on their own. Raihan Sumo, not too bad. Take Rook's dealership away. XZ be our next dealer. XZ playing as a Kuro character. Let's see how they do. 1, 2, 6, 9. The 9 comes out immediately. 3 of dots. 2, 3, 3, 5, 6. And then some lonely honors. I expect to see these come out in weakest order. Play efficient and then take a Richu when we get it. Double F has 6, 7, 8 already in hand. Pair of 2s, 5, 6, 7, 7. Also a good shape. A 3 and then inside weight on a 7 of bamboo with a lonely red. Dooming. 4, 6, 8. 4, 5, 5, 7, 7, 8. And then a south wind. East and a red dragon. So probably thinking about what they wanted to do there. I would recommend dropping the 9. Keep that double inside weight. The 4 is also kind of expendable, and then you have these honors that need to just get out of the way. Rook O'Connor, on the other hand, starts with a pair of 1s. Dora, 3, 4, 5. A 3, 6 in the dots. 7, a pair of East, a white, green, red. So, nothing to do with the dragons, but a pair of East would indeed give them Yakuhai, letting them use that pair of Dora and take a nice quick win. So let's just see how things unfold. People are DCing left and right. XZ has DC'd. They've reconnected just in time to throw away the 3. Double F has not made any progress, but they have cleared all their honors. Rook O'Connor has indeed taken the East, started discarding their other honors. They'll play the rest of their hand as efficiently as possible, just trying to take that Yakuhai Dora 2 to the bank. Pair of greens drawn for XZ. Unfortunately, just a turn too late. The green comes out from Rook just in time to avoid a double Yakuhai situation. I would not be surprised to see them keep that as their pair, or even work it in as a double pair. Nobody would expect the last green to come out after all. Be dangerous, I should say. FF has a 3-sided characters. It takes a double-sided Tenpai weight, 2-5 in the bamboo. Tanya Dora 1 at the moment. XZ may have to drop the 2 to keep the 3s as a pair. That would work against them. They would play right into FF's hand. Xu Ming has drawn a 1 of characters and protected it at all costs, which is a generally good idea. Indeed, Rook probably would have taken that if given the opportunity. That would be not good. Rook O'Connor has made progress. And they're forcing the half flush now, which is fine. I mean, another 2 Han, and it's an East only, so any kind of explosive takeaway really pop off. XZ successfully defended the 2 after drawing it, but FF was able to draw it on their own anyway. They'll be above 30. We might make it to West round, but we shall see. Double F is our next dealer. And has DC'd, so we have a little bit of time to wait. Move the position around. 4, 9, pair of 8s and a 9. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Very beautiful bamboo shapes, and 2 useless honors they can discard pretty easily. Jiming 1, 3, 4, 8, 9. So 2 good blocks there. Pair of 9s. They picked up a Dora 1, but how are you going to use it in a hand like this? 4 bamboo stands alone. They have an east and north and a pair of green. The greens are definitely Yakuhayable. And the 1 does come out immediately for Dooming, so sensing that would be hard to use, not willing to put in the time and the effort to do so, read it immediately. Rook has DC'd, has a 6-7, 2-4, a 6-7, 7-8, and some other tiles. Is Dooming also DC'd because they're dropping their draw discard? I guess this is XZ's game to lose then. They're playing against 3 draw discard bots. We'll just skip around to their hand then. Pona 3s, a pair of 9s, and an 8, so they can work that both ways. 6, 8 in the dots, a pair of 4s, a 7, 8, 9 in the bamboo. So this hand is very completed. They had an inside weight on the 6, 7, 8. They dropped it for some flexibility in the 3, 4 bamboo. I think it was a bit quick. And they could have dropped the 4 instead, making the 9s the pair. And indeed, the 9s become the pair anyway, so they were lucky to draw a double-sided weight on the 2, 3 here. But they also could have had the 8, 6 just in their hand. Anyways, Ricci for 1s and 4s of dots. 1s are still Dora. Nobody is protecting them. There's 1, 4, 2, 4, 3 4s. Unfortunately locked away because these players are draw discard. These will never come out. There comes the 1! The last one. The most dangerous of the tiles too. Well, now I'm curious. Should we just let this go to XZ's hand? Nobody else is playing the game, so... Dooming has not technically DC'd, so they might actually have just like had to go to the door or something real quick. And look at this hand for FF. It's also beautiful. Dooming has actually made a choice here. No, they were dealer. That's why that tile is lit up. Yeah, I'm going to go to XZ's perspective. If everyone's DC'd, I'm just going to see the player who's playing. So XZ has a 6, 7, 9. A 2, 4, 5, 7, so 2 insides or 1 double-sided. 5, 7, 9 is very similar. You can read it as a 5, 7, 9, dropping the 9 off, or look at the 9s as the pair. The south will never do anything for you. It's not south round, it's not your wind, so just eat it. What have they discarded so far? They dropped a pair of east. Again, just keeping honors out of your hands. Not keeping honors out of your hands, but if you don't have a pair, it doesn't really benefit you. You can hold it for a little bit. But in a situation like this, with everyone's DC'd, maybe not. Maybe keeping a pair of honors with a only honor would make more sense. Because nobody is above 30k, XZ is not actually in danger of ending the game by roning anybody erroneously. They don't have to be too careful about knocking someone out or not getting enough points because they're the only one playing. For example, if they run the dealer, we go into south round, even if they don't get first. This is Tenpai. 4s and 7s. Double pwn weight. Might as well, nobody else is playing. They can't get another double-sided weight, so they just take the Tenpai. We go again. As expected, we are now in South Round. XZ starts off with a 1-2-2, a 4-5-6, a 6-7, and a pair of 4s, which are leaving their hand for a very good reason. This is the easiest Yakuhai, or easiest Honitsu I've ever seen. The North does come out, though. Very interesting. And then there we go. The 3-4 continue to come out. Pair of Wests, which they'll pwn immediately. Some bamboos they'll throw with shallow disregard. The white comes out. There we go. Now the 1, now the 4. I see a pair in the 2s, and then a 1-2. So if you pwn the 2s, drop the 1. 4-5-6, call that locked. Maybe 4-5 with a 6 is a pair. So you have a 3-6 weight. Draw 3, drop the 2. There's a lot of different ways you could play this. I think pairing the 2s is the right idea. It's not quite Tenpai yet. You could Chi 5-8 on a 6-7. You can pwn 2-4. You could also pwn 7, I think. But it looks like the 1 will be discarded here, no matter what happens. Excuse me. Unless you draw 3 of characters. Oh! FF came back. In time to lose. XZ is Tenpai for 5-8 in the characters. FF is Tenpai for 7 of Dot and 9 of Bamboo. 9 of Bamboo, which was the original Dora. Here comes the 5, and that's a Roan for XZ. That's going to give them first, and the game is over. F-Flush Dora 3, 8k. More than enough to give them the 30k they needed to end this round. XZ, congratulations for sticking in there against 2 draw discard bots. 3 draw discard bots. FF came back for some reason. Time to lose the game. I got second. Could be worse. Anyways, that's going to be it for this episode. Congratulations, XZ. I don't know what to say to the rest of you. I don't know why you would play a East-only match and then still leave halfway through it. You get what you deserve. Thanks everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Mahjong Soul. If you did, please click the like and subscribe button. It really helps small channels like this one grow and reach a wider audience. And I hope you have a good morning, a good afternoon, a good evening. Goodbye.